One stormy night, the woman received an invitation to a party at her new neighbor's house. The sky was thick with clouds, and the rain poured heavily, but her curiosity pushed her to go. As she was getting ready, she heard faint knocks at the door. She opened it and found no one there, but she noticed something strange on the ground, a small doll covered in dust. The doll was very old, as if it had been left there for years, though it seemed oddly clean. She picked it up cautiously and placed it on the table in the living room. After closing the door and returning to finish preparing, she felt an eerie presence in the air. There was something unnatural, something heavy, as though it was watching her. She turned suddenly to find the doll had moved, now positioned directly in front of an open window. Trying to ignore it, she went to close the window. But suddenly, she began hearing faint whispers. Whispers that couldn't possibly be real, as if something were murmuring in her ear from afar. She approached the doll, now lying on the floor, and when she looked at it closely, she saw that its eyes had changed. They were now staring directly at her. There was no escape from the disturbing thoughts consuming her mind. Then, unexpectedly, the doll wrote one word on its surface: "Help me." The wind howled through the open window, but the only sound she could hear was the doll's whispers, growing louder. "Help me, don't leave me here, I am alone." Her heart raced. How could the doll write? And who was speaking? She picked up the doll, feeling its skin cold as ice. As she examined it, she looked down and noticed something strange inside. There was a thin thread hanging from the doll's chest. She pulled the thread, and an old, yellowed piece of paper emerged. Opening it, she found the name of a small child written in shaky handwriting with a date from 1 year ago. Another message on the paper read, "Help me, I am the lost child. I can't find my way." At that moment, she remembered that her new neighbors had lost their child on this very day last year. The child had disappeared under mysterious circumstances, and no trace of him had ever been found. As she sat back down on the couch, she heard another sound this time. It was closer and clearer. Intensified whispers, and then, suddenly, the doll moved toward her until it was just inches from her face. It whispered